So I'm going to be talking about the interface between innovation and dynamic efficiencies and competition law, in the sense that competition law's primary objective is maximization of social welfare, or from another perspective of consumer welfare, but in any case it's some form of welfare maximization, and the target for that is increasing economic efficiencies, because economic efficiencies happen to be the calculable side of things. No file speaks to you in the language of here is welfare, maximize it, but files do speak in the form of this is how economic efficiency can be fostered, because that's where you can do fact-based economic analysis models. Although, and that's part of the conversation today, we're seeing that antitrust agencies all over the world are still resorting too much to stochastic models of economic analysis in innovation, in my view, and that is actually leading to a loss in truly capturing the potential of innovation. And there is a double-sided game that is being played right now, which is what I will be discussing throughout the panel, and that is that when it comes to articulating worries, competition agencies are quick to mention and remember the existence of innovation, whereas when it comes to redeeming distributive efficiency problems through an increase in innovative efficiencies, it seems they find it to be unlikely as a candidate to redeem distributive efficiency losses, i.e., for example, increases in prices. So if there is any short-term distributive efficiency problem, it seems the antitrust agencies would just not pay any attention to the existence of innovative efficiency arguments, which actually in the midterm could well be way more welfare enhancing. And then they call it easily hypothetical or far out. Whereas when it comes to articulating worries about what the matter at hand will do to innovative efficiencies, say for example in the merger control sphere, then suddenly they're very quick to move to their own stochastic economic models and go after very, I'm going to call them theoretical economic literature sentences that dictate that innovative efficiencies are extremely fragile, and it could be meaning that certain pipeline projects are not going to be around any further, and all that. We're going to discuss this in the emerging market context. So part of my point during the panel is going to be that this trend is even worse in the emerging markets and with the emerging markets competition authorities, because these jurisdictions are typically not the jurisdictions where the innovation is being originated, and as they're not the originating jurisdiction, they have less of a fear of stifling something, because there's a ripple effect that jurisdiction is benefiting from, and if there were to be any price impact, especially any distributive efficiency worries, any short-term consumer choice losses, then the agencies are very quick to dismiss the innovative efficiency arguments. And it seems in emerging markets, innovative efficiencies are used to pay some lip service to, but they're not truly embraced as a potential front of competition law. Whereas, as I will stipulate today, innovative efficiency is the type of efficiency that brings forward a nation, a group of people the most, and as generations pass, what makes human beings attain higher welfare is innovative efficiency more than cost efficiencies or distributive efficiencies, which are also important, but innovative efficiencies, elusive as they may be, are the key to the enhancement of social welfare. And what we're doing right now in antitrust enforcement looks very much like looking for your key under the street lamp, knowing full well that you haven't lost it there, but because light is there and because it is possible to look for your keys there, you're looking for your keys there, whereas you've dropped it somewhere else, and you have a notion, a knowledge that you have dropped it somewhere else. The street lamp in this case would be the calculable aspects of certain certain innovation issues, such as the matter of the pipeline products and the clinical trials and the pharma products and all that, where we are able to touch innovation. And suddenly in those files, when it is an agriculture file or when it is a pharma file, we're really keen on looking into the innovation matters, and we pretend as if the same type of innovation is not taking place elsewhere just because it's not as demonstrable. Whereas what we should take from the pharma files and the agriculture files is that innovation is a whole and it happens everywhere. It's just that in these markets it's way more easy to demonstrate. So if we're taking it seriously in those markets, then in the other markets we should take it seriously as well, and not only as a matter of worry, but also as a matter of a redeeming virtue when it comes to arguing dynamic efficiencies in the midterm or in the long term, increasing and redeeming it as a matter of finding scale or higher market power in the short term. In dynamic markets, this might be less worrisome, is what I will be discussing. Thank you.